Yeah. Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
I'm back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving. Don't give a I don't care. Did the by my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share. Get him, I got him, I told him it's nothing. In the discussion, all them feelings, I throw all my pain on percussion. It's disgusting. I hear them bragging about that they did, and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you on my spot at the feast. I've been on go mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old. I'm on they now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. It's trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the sky's the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been ducked off, getting in my new merch, color duck sauce on the new couch with my chucks on. Get the on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a hawk guy on the ball cat, get the out of my face.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
What's up, fam? What's up? How y'all doing? It's been about what? Maybe about a week, 2 weeks? I haven't been keeping track. It's been about what, 2 weeks since the whole deliver that thing, right? How long has it been? Put it in the chat right now. What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a great weekend. It's been a very rainy weekend for me. A very busy weekend at that. My kids start school. They go back to school tomorrow. And we had our first official football game yesterday. And yesterday was a rainy day. It's that type of, it wasn't just like a monsoon type of shower, just shh. No. It was one of those, I don't know if this annoys you, but this type of rain annoys the hell out of me. It drizzles all freaking day. It's like a slight mist that hits your face, but all day long. I hate those. I just rather it just go ahead and rain, release all that pressure, and just and then beautiful sunshine again. No, yesterday it was raining all day. We had thunderstorms, lightning, which delayed the game before my youngest son's game, because it goes from youngest to oldest, and it was just a pain in the behind, man. And yesterday we celebrated my youngest son's birthday. It's something he always wanted to do. We had to get him his gift. We did this, we did that. I had to get him his cake, and he wanted to blow out a candle. So we had to make sure we get the candle and the whole works. And we took him to this place that he always wanted to go to for his birthday. So we ended up being there. It was packed. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm talking to my wife and I'm asking her, dang, babe, why is it so packed today? And they were like, she had a point. But she told me, babe, what do you expect? It's the weekend before school. People are trying to get their fun in before they go back to school, before the kids go back to school. So I'm like, we didn't leave there until after 9 p.m. And that's why I just said, I knew it was going to take me a little while for me to set up everything and go live last night. But I just said, I'll just postpone it till tonight. And like somebody in the chat said, let me put it up on the screen. Hold on. Where is it? I just saw it. Where is it? Bubba Sue says, on time. So yeah, what's up, chat? Let's get to the chat here because there is something I want to share with you just in case you don't know. Just in case you don't know what's happening. And I don't want it to happen to you, especially if you do DoorDash. We're gonna watch a video, and it's not long, but we're gonna watch a video, and then we're gonna like get y'all to call in. Matter of fact, let me get that sorted out right now. I did have 2 people that reached out to me or added me as a friend, so I want to make sure that the line is open for them when it's time to call in. Okay, so with that said, let's say what's up to some people in the chat. Who we got here? We got Bubba Sue, obviously. We got Lisa. We got Screech. I like seeing my name in the chat. I wonder why some chats it's our names and some is our handles. I don't know. What's up, Eleazar? How you doing, my brother? We got Screech again. It might be specific things to certain channels, maybe. Crystal Clear, how you doing? What's up, Jared? How you doing, brother? Red Speedy Gonzalez, how you doing? All right, Charles Gray, how you doing? DMB, how you doing? You know what's really bad right now, DMB? You probably saying they say my name wrong every live stream, but we'll just run with it. And every time I say DMB, I'm like, I know I might be jacking this name up, but you're not correcting me. So please let me know. Is it DMB? Give me a thumbs up emoji. Or if it's another way you pronounce it. All right, let's see. You in a hoodie in SoFlo, or South Florida. You feeling okay? Yes, I'm okay. It's just, it was a little chilly in here today, you know. With all the equipment that I got light here, light there, light there. It gets really hot. Right? So got to crank up the AC a little bit, you know. Driven by Tyler. What's up, man? I take that back. He's 24 hours late. Whoa. Whatever, man. Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks. Okay. Nick Scott says enough time to digest. So how has it been for you? Since it's enough time to digest what they've done, how has it been for you? Has it a better experience or not? Screech says cars in the shop and haven't been able to work. John, it's a brand new car. Why? Oh, is that a brand new car? Okay. Huge lag bolt and nail in the tire. Huh? And they didn't have any in stock. Okay. Sorry about that, John. Yeah, that sounds like a double full day. Yeah, it was. What's up, Jimmy Denson? How you doing, brother? Jose, what's up? I run with how you say it. What's up, Nola? What's up, B-Dog? What's up? Okay, all right, so without further ado, there's something that happened a few days ago. I think it was reported 4 days ago. All right, but I don't know if it happened 4 days ago. It may have happened maybe 5-6 days ago or more. And when I saw the story, someone on IG shared it with me in the form of a short, but I went and looked for the entire story. And I was like, wow. But let's go over it because I really want your opinion on it because I know I could be opinionated. And let's just go over it. Let's take a look at it. It says DoorDash customer allegedly tracks down driver at home, vandalizes car. Have you seen this video? By a show of hands, if you've seen the video already, then cool. But if you haven't seen the video, then we're about to watch it. All right. So give me a thumbs up emoji if you've seen it already. Give me a thumbs down emoji if you haven't. All right. Let's see here. The Nola Grind says, oh, let's change that. Maybe it's a vertical thing. I don't know. Let's see. I'm always in the background. Okay, Jimmy. Okay. All right. All right. So a lot of people. Okay. Bubba Sue said, I saw that. Screech says, nope. Lisa. Okay. All right. So we got some yeses and some nos. All right. So for those that watched it, don't spoil it. All right. So we're going to watch it. All right. We're going to go over this whole video. There's some things about it that just didn't sit right with me. And I was just like, wait, what? But let's go ahead and check it out.
She did this over a 10-piece chicken wing. She passed fryers to come here.
Now at 6, Milwaukee police investigating a frightening encounter for this DoorDash delivery driver.
Court documents say a customer allegedly followed Faith Morris home because of an undelivered food order.
Our Lighthouse reporter Ben Jordan spoke with Faith today about her push for policy changes at DoorDash.
She picked up one of those bricks off of the neighbor's lawn and she threw it onto here.
A smashed windshield.
This looks like she was beating my car with the four-way.
A hammered hood.
Knocks my rearview mirror off, busts this window, and the whole window out here.
And passenger side windows now in pieces on the ground.
This ain't no junkyard car. This is a 2024.
Faith Morris's livelihood as a DoorDash delivery driver.
I can no longer work right now. I can't make deliveries.
Now out of commission with $6,000 worth of damage. All over $18 worth of fast food.
I was outside for 10 minutes. This is the hood. I'm not about to sit outside with my kids in front of somebody's house I don't know for over 10 minutes.
This search warrant says Faith was unable to complete the delivery due to losing internet connection with the DoorDash app and returned home. Faith says that's when the customer bombarded her with calls.
She says, you just told me to have a blessed night. You said you was at home. I got your location.
Minutes later, a knock on her door caught on camera before Faith says she saw the woman proceed to bash her car. She believes the customer was able to track her home using the app's GPS since the order was never delivered.
I actually need a lawyer so that by the end of this, I can own DoorDash and change the policy. Because first of all, yes, DoorDash policies need to change.
DoorDash sent TMJ4 a statement that says, this customer's actions are completely uncalled for, unacceptable, and disturbing. We have permanently banned them from our platform and are in touch with the Dasher directly to offer our support. The Milwaukee Police Department says the investigation is ongoing. We are seeking a known suspect at this time.
What do you hope happens to the person who did this to you?
I hope that they don't take this lightly at all. What she did, this is not warranted a 10-piece chicken wing.
Reporting in Milwaukee, Ben Jordan, TMJ4 News.
All right. So I have questions. Why were you home? Why were you home? I understand that it's the hood and you don't want to be sitting outside of somebody's house, you know. And I get that part, right? Especially in like, you know, a really like sketchy area. You don't want to be sitting outside of someone's house in a sketchy area, just sitting there for like 10 minutes, just waiting for the customer to get in contact with you. I get that, right? It could make you a target, or it could even make someone else call the police like, yo, there's some random vehicle sitting outside this person's house. We don't know who it is. And on the flip side, it could be, yo, who's that just sitting in the car? We're going to go scope this out. We're going to, you know, make sure we have our stuff on us, you know, and then, you know, we're going to shake it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, it could go either way. But I'm like, if you doing DoorDash, why are you home with the customer's order and you haven't completed it? Now, don't get me wrong. I know she said she had her kids in the car and everything and da-da-da-da. Or on a delivery with the kids or whatever. But I'm like, why are you home and you haven't completed the order? maybe maybe it took you some time to get home. Maybe you didn't live far away from the customer. But for safety issues, I know the glitches, they exist on DoorDash. But for safety issues, why are you home and you have not completed the order? You get what I'm saying? I hope y'all understand what I'm saying there. Now, if she had completed the order, then maybe things would have went a different kind of way, right? But if you have not completed the order, don't you know the customer can track you? She said she lost connection with the app. Okay, cool. But why are you going home? If you've lost, let me ask y'all. Let me just ask y'all. If you know you just picked up an order, okay? We lost connection. Many of us have the experience of DoorDash crashing because we've been around for a while. Have you gone home knowing that you picked up someone's food and you're probably trying to get in contact with DoorDash? Their lines are overloaded. Have you gone home knowing you still had somebody's food? Or you kind of like waited, maybe not in front of the customer's house, or you waited somewhere, like along the way to the customer's house until all of this stuff got sorted out before you made the decision to go home. Or, like Miguel Hernandez says, take it back, right? That's the sketchy part to me. And I'm not saying, that she was trying to steal food or anything. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying for safety purposes, if you, hold on. Let's get to the answer of the question that I asked. Nope, not gone home. I contact DoorDash right away to get the address and wait to drop off, right? Never taken a customer's food home. Now, I know sometimes the orders get canceled, and once it gets canceled, you can dispose of it as you wish, right? Right? Okay. I know we've gone through that. Some of us have gotten food that customer canceled on the way to drop it off to the customer. And then what were we going to do? We're going to give it to someone, or, if it's something that you actually wanted, you probably keep it. I've seen tons and tons of videos of people keeping the food and yada, yada, yada. But in the end, why are you going home with it? That's the sketchy part. But let's finish here. Lisa said, you never went home, right? Screech says, nope, leave at door, take my picture on my phone itself and drive away and try to complete. Okay. Helena says, hey, Know the Grind peeps and everyone else in the chat, new to this chat. Okay, no problem. Welcome. I would drop the order off and take a picture. Okay, Nick Scott, lost connection and she knew it's her last order of the night. She was clueless knowing how the app works. We don't know how long she's been working the app. Okay, that is a valid point of view. That's a valid point of view. Doesn't completely understand how the app works, right? And I could only imagine how many drivers are out here. Now, I did say I have questions, right? And you, Nick, brought up one of my points. New drivers that just don't understand what the hell is going on or how to handle certain situations with DoorDash. Now, I will go back to it and I will say, before I even bring up the excuse of her being a new driver, it has to be said that if you have not completed an order, any customer's order, you should find a safe location, as safe as possible, even in the most dangerous parts of the neighborhood, wherever you work. If you choose to work at those times and in those locations, you should definitely find the safest part to park and wait to get in contact with DoorDash support until that order gets canceled and off your screen or completed in the best way you know how. Take a picture, like Screech said, drop it off, take a picture, and goodbye. Because you don't need internet connection to take a picture, okay? You should definitely do that if you're brand new and you're watching this live stream now or you're watching it on the replay. Don't take the person's food home and you have not completed it. Why am I saying that? It's because of a situation like this. That order, that you can be tracked via GPS as long as that order is open. They can track you. When you sign up for DoorDash, they want to be able to track your location. That's why they go through the whole process of tracking you or giving them access to things on your phone as far as your location goes. Do not take the order home unless it has been canceled or completed. That way your location is now cut off from whoever you dropped it off to. Tyler Winter says, real question is, if she knows there is an order that is going to the hood, why would she bring her kids to that area with her? I ain't against family driving together, but come on now. All right, so Tyler Winters, I'm reading your question late compared to the comment I left or I said earlier. Maybe she didn't live far away from that customer. How did the customer get to her as quickly as possible? Right? And to go back to what Nick Scott said, lost connection to the DoorDash app. She knew it's her last order of the night. She was clueless of knowing how the app works. That is a valid point. So if you are a new Dasher and you lose connection, that could be a very valid point. But don't leave thinking it's okay to just go home because they're still tracking your ass. Okay? Now, T-Love 2026 says, are you saying that she didn't end the dash manually? I thought she called DoorDash and told them I must be misunderstanding what happened. What happened? All right. So for those that misunderstood what happened, I don't want to watch the entire video again. I know there's this ad. I want to get through this ad. Give me a second here. Skip. Okay. Now, let's rewind it here. Hold on. I don't want to watch the whole video. So just to answer your question, just give me a second here. I want to find that answer. Let's see if she actually called DoorDash about the situation or if she didn't. Hold on. Yo, for those that don't know, that was edited. So I don't know if, like, one thing about news companies, man, they know how to manipulate an interview to make it sound a different type of way than what it actually really was. But it's hard to not make this story be what it is. Now, when she says, onto a neighbor's lawn, I could tell, because I edit video and audio all the time, I could tell that video, it was like a jump cut and it's just going into the next piece of it. I don't know. They did that because of them cutting something out of it and that wouldn't help the story. I don't know if that's what they did or if maybe she cussed or I don't know why they edited the audio there, but let's listen to it. Hold on. You hear how she's kind of like, neighbor's lawn. Anyway, let's continue. Now, yeah, I heard that, right? I could have sworn I heard correctly. So if, hold on. Okay, all right, all right. Let's just stop it there. I didn't hear her contact DoorDash. Maybe my ears ain't working today. But did anyone else hear that she contacted DoorDash? Because I didn't hear her contact the DoorDash at all. Right? Is this the video about the article I sent? I don't remember. She said that the food was in the back seat when the customer bust out her windows. Huh? Is there some more to the story that I don't know about? Let's catch up with the chat here. Let's see. UDM, I can explain how it all went down. Okay. Wait, what? We can't hear. What the hell? Y'all couldn't hear that? Hell no, man. Stop playing. Oh, hell no. I ain't playing that damn. I watched that damn video twice. Hey, listen. I could have heard it. I heard it, but I didn't know y'all wasn't hearing it. Hey, check this out, man. Hey, this deserves this. Hold on. Where is it? I think it's this. Hold on. Yo, this is crazy to me. I can't believe y'all ain't heard nothing. Man, I ain't playing that damn thing again. I watched that video twice by myself. Hey, listen, if you watch the video, because all right, so hold on. T Love 2026 says, because I saw the full video, and the video that you showed is not the full video. Okay, so there's a full video. Okay, fine. All right. So if the DoorDash order was in the back seat, are you still banned from Uber Eats? I'm not banned from Uber Eats. But anyway. Whatever, man. Hey, you know what? Whatever. UDM is having tech issues again. No, it's not tech issues. I'm just tripping. I am tripping. Hold on. See, y'all heard it this time, but y'all didn't hear it the second time. All right. So look. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. So question. Did you hear it the first time when I was watching it here? Or did you not hear it or you didn't hear it the second time? Did you hear it the first time? Give me a thumbs up. She created a GoFundMe to help pay for. Hold on. Tech issues. Yeah, it's definitely tech issues. All right, so I'll tell y'all what it is. It's not tech issues. Hey, is it Hannah? Is it Hannah? Am I saying it right? or Jana or Jana. Correct me, because I butcher names. Anyway, so the first time, I'll tell y'all what it is. All right. So each scene, look. So this scene right here is meant for you to hear it because of the whole setup. But this scene right here, you're not going to hear Jack. And I'm pretty sure this is the scene y'all were watching. You're not going to hear Jack because it's not, the audio from the video is not set up in this scene. So that's my bad. My bad. That's me. That's on me, okay? But at least y'all heard it the first time. So if there is, Jana. Okay, Jana. I said it wrong. Hannah or Hannah and Jana. Jana. Okay, Jana. All right, Jana. Shout out to you. Thank you. All right, so look. Expediting them $20 offers, not me. Okay, you talking about the old delivered. But okay, so the point is, I had questions. And one of the questions was, dang, over $18 worth of wings? You bust up somebody's car? Somebody's vehicle for $18 worth of wings? How much you think them fees was? Them fees had to be something serious to go knock on somebody's door? You want to go knock on somebody's door for some wings? They must have been hungry. Hispanics say Hannah. I told you. Don't worry. David will mess it up tomorrow. I'm telling you. I am telling you. But, hey, I probably won't mess it up again. Nah, I got it now. You gave him the practice he needed. But listen, I just got questions, man. Because at the end of the day, there's so much that was, I just didn't understand. Why would you go knock on somebody's door at that hour, whatever time that was, to get your food back? And now I'm trying to keep up with this. Because y'all told me there's more to the story, and I went to go search for the longest story and the news station that reported it. And y'all telling me there's more to the story, so I'm like, nah. I feel like my questions are like, they're not valid because I don't have the whole story. Damn, man. I thought I prepared for this. Hold on. Where's the whole story? Because this one got like 6.4K likes, man. Where's the whole story? Hold on. Nick Scott says, so DoorDash is going to work with the Dasher with some, not all, with the driver's car damage, while the PD is still trying to find the individual involved. I don't even understand. Oh, but it's all over $18 worth of wing. Well, we know they paid more in fees. I have been seeing $50 plus orders from Expedite. Vehicle size. Okay, all right. $40 wings for a $200 windshield, $50 side view, $100 window, $300 hood. I'm telling you. I hope it was worth it. The wings had better been that damn good. DoorDash would have sent her some wings, especially that they can see the order wasn't completed. Yeah, they probably would have. But now it's 6K damage. Yes. It's a new catering app in the game. That ain't no damn new catering app, man. Dirty glove, you trying to pull a fast one on me? Expedite is not a new catering app. Come on, man. Can we link you to the video? Heck yeah. Share the video. We heard your video the first time, not the second time. Yeah. The PD not looking to help. And in my opinion, DoorDash not going to help with a 2024 SUV. Deductible probably on $1,000 to $2,500 to keep payments low. Yeah, Screech, what you talking about? Oh, you know, okay, dirty glove. All right. I'm telling you, man. Nah, you trying to put a fast one on me? All right, look. So Expedite is not a new catering app to the game, okay? Oh, you sent me the video? Let me go ahead and check it out. Hold on. The full video? I ain't getting nothing on. What are you talking about? I ain't got the new video, the link on Discord. Y'all got to send me the stuff, man. Where's that? I don't see nothing. You ain't sending nothing on Discord. Where did you send it? Oh, no, LeGrand, I appreciate you trying to text me, though. And trying to tell me we can't hear nothing, dog. Yeah, I read it too late. It is what it is. Had a good laugh about it. Where is it? Come on now. Y'all got to help me out. Bolt is not brand new, but I heard about it. Send the video to him on Discord. Links are blocked in chat. Oh. It shouldn't have been. Damn. Not new. Bolt's been around for a bit. Yep. There you go. It's new in Michigan. Hey, Dirty Glove, I can't blame you there. Like, oh, it ain't new? It's new here. I feel you. I feel you on that one. As an Outlander owner, I can say she got about 6 to... Oh, it was an Outlander? Damn. Hold on. I didn't say I did. I said they need... Okay, I read it. I'm just all over the place today. They deal with Cartwheel, I believe. Okay. Boat deliveries dead in Tampa. Nothing popping for them in my market. I'm about to start asking for change. Damn. I wanted to laugh, but then I was like, no, I can't laugh at that. But damn. That's how it is, Miguel. I never heard of Boat. Hold on. He's telling everyone to send you the full video on Discord. Brian. Like, look, Tyler wants to call me by my government. Hold on. Brian, it's in the text I sent you from the other number. I can't help it right now. And why are you texting me from a million numbers, Tyler? The other number. Why not just send it to me via Discord? From the other number. Now I got to look for a number I did not have saved. Hold on. I have a text. I have a YouTube short that shows my alter ego. Oh, you sent this to me on Thursday. Damn, dog. My bad. I didn't get to it. Man, you can't be sending me this at that time. I'll be preparing to go to football practice. Yes. Ain't that right? He spelled it correctly, too. But anyway, let's go back. Hold on. This is something serious she is dealing with right now because she cannot legally drive that car because the front window, and she have a child. Yeah, you know what? Damn, Nick. Boy, Nick, you hitting the nail on the head, man. Listen, you got some points, Nick. Man, y'all call in. Go ahead, call in. Discord's open. Y'all call in so we could talk about this, man, because, man, Nick, you got some points, some hard-hitting points, too, man. D. Velez says, skip cart is tricky to figure out how to get top paying orders, no metrics, and customer service is awful. Every once in a while, I get an order from Bolt. T-Love, 2026. I'm doing Uber right now during an order. I will have to let you know once I'm done. Open the article. I gotta open it from my phone, bruh. You gonna make me read this whole shit? Hey, it ain't my fault, y'all. He wanted me to open the article. A Milwaukee DoorDash driver. Hold on, I gotta add some music to this shit. Hold on. Let me see if I can find something. No. I think I like that one. Hold on. Let's put it in the background music. A Milwaukee DoorDash driver said a customer tracked her to her home and smashed her car after she was unable to deliver a late-night food order. What we know, it happened on Friday, July 11th. Faith Morris said the DoorDash app gave her a lucrative offer. It was a high-priced order, and it was in the area, Morris said. Okay, all right, that's enough of that. She said she jumped at the chance for extra cash, threw the kids in the car, and got the food. But there was a problem. Her phone service shut off because of an overdue bill. Bruh! Yo! I should have read this article for real. Oh, yo. Okay. Yo, this is crazy. Hold on. But there was a problem. Her phone service shut off because of an overdue bill, leaving her unable to complete the delivery. Within 5 minutes, T-Mobile shuts my phone off. I'm shocked, Morris recalled. We pull up to the location, but the address will not load because my app won't load anymore. I sit outside the customer's house for 10 minutes and was calling T-Mobile to see if they'll turn my phone back on. What they're saying. Morris said she eventually returned home using Wi-Fi. She contacted the customer to explain what had happened. All of a sudden, I'm getting text messages from the customer saying I'm stealing their food, Morris said. And I'm trying to explain to them, I'm not trying to steal their food. That's my phone. My phone just got turned off. She said the customer accused her of stealing the food. Minutes later, the hangry, the hangry customer appeared at her door. They picked up one of those bricks right there from the neighbor's house, and they threw it on my windshield, Morris said. Morris says she watched. Man, I don't even want to read this whole article, man. But I kind of do because it got some stuff in here that I may have missed. Morris says she watched. I'm nosy like that. For those that like drama, I'm one of them. Put a thumbs up emoji in the chat if you like to watch the fight from a distance. Not close by, but from a distance. What's going on over there? Hey, let's go over here behind that car to go watch. Anyway, Morris says she watched the damage from a window. She estimates the incident caused about $6,000 in damage to her 2024 Mitsubishi. Dig deeper. Morris believes the customer tracked her through the DoorDash app and said another car arrived with the suspect. I'm at my wit's end. I don't know what to do, Morris said. I don't know if they were drunk or what it was, but they were definitely possessed. Milwaukee police said charges are being referred to prosecutors. As of Tuesday night, none has been filed. Yo, that's wild, man. That is wild. That is wild. That came from Fox 6 Now. I don't know how to feel about this, man. This sounds a bit scripted. You know what? You want to know what part that sounds scripted to me? Hold on, I'll tell you. All right, it happened on Friday. Faith Morris said the DoorDash app gave her a lucrative order. It was a high-priced order. This is in quotations. It was a high-priced order, and it was in the area. Wait, no, that's not the part. Hold on. She said she jumped at the chance for extra cash, threw the kids in the car, and got the food. But there was a problem. Her phone service shut off because of an overdue bill, leaving her unable to complete the delivery. Man. Bruh. Yo. Oh my gosh, man. Hey, let's be honest here. Hold on. Did somebody call me through Discord? Nobody called through Discord. All right, look, hold up. I know, Nick Scott, you said this. Maybe they were a brand new driver. What brand new driver you know that's calling a DoorDash order a lucrative one? That is not new driver lingo, man. That is, hey, I'm tired of this shit. I've taken enough of this shit. I'm not taking it until it's a lucrative one. That's not new driver lingo, okay? That had to be a man. I don't know. I felt bad for it, too. I don't know. I'm about to say some more after hearing. Hey, let's take this call. Hello. Who are we speaking to?
Hello.
Oh, who are we speaking to? Come on now. Stop playing. Who is this?
You mean who's this? Who are you?
Tyler. Stop playing. Bro, I appreciate you for even just telling me to go to the article, man. Just stop what you're doing. Just go to the article.
You know, sometimes you actually listen to me and actually present positive information to you.
You know what? Could you listen, ladies and gentlemen, this guy gives me so much shit. It happens through text messages. It happens through video. He gives me so much shit. Like sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to expect from him, when to expect it. So with him telling me to check the link, my mind, I'm not gonna lie to you, Tyler. I'm like, God, dog. Like, what is he trying to get me to do right now? I was hesitant on clicking the link, man. But then I'm like, oh, let me click this link. Just get it over with. And then I read that, man, bro. 5 minutes, your phone gets shut off, bro?
So what I took from it with how that article broke down, if it was late night, of course, DoorDash periodically, especially if you've watched Dashing Across America, he's had those random offers pop up where DoorDash will say, hey, we'll give you an extra $15 to deliver this order. So that's what I'm thinking when they said lucrative offer, where she would throw her kids in the car. Okay. And then also it would have had to have been around midnight when that would have happened, because that's when typically T-Mobile will shut off your bills around midnight, between midnight to 2 a.m. So it would have been in that time frame that she would have ended up doing that.
But bro, lucrative? Is that new driver talk, bro? Let's just be honest here.
No, that's a veteran driver.
Okay, all right. Now, you heard the video the first time I played it, right?
Yeah.
Bruh, that video made it seem like it was DoorDash's fault. DoorDash crashed, DoorDash app crashed, right? But that article was like, Nah, I ain't paying my phone bill. Like, what the hell?
That's why I told you read the article.
Hey, you know what? I'll tell you why I didn't want to read the article. Is because it would be a third time I'm going through this story. All right? I watched the video with y'all. I watched the video without y'all. And now you telling me to read the article. I'm like, man, nah. But still, though, bro.
But
you ain't pay your phone
that
bill?
whole situation could have been avoided by her also, because T-Mobile has a feature built in that if you can't pay your phone bill right away, you can backload and split your phone payment, and then you can kick it back 2 weeks and extend needing to pay your bill if you're in that situation where you can't pay it right then and there.
I hope y'all heard that. If you got T-Mobile, I don't have T-Mobile. Us broke people know these cutoff times. hey, especially if we're dashes, huh? Especially if we are non-tiered deliver that drivers, huh? But still, why are you even on the road or making it? All right, so to me, there's two sides to this. There's not three sides. It's like there's two sides to this. I forgot to pay my phone bill, and that's why I contacted the customer. But I came home, my phone connected to Wi-Fi, and that's how I was able to regain access to the DoorDash app. But why is she saying she wants to, that DoorDash needs to change the policy when she never completed the order because her phone was disconnected?
What she should have done is left the food at the customer's house, taken a picture, and then when she got back to where she had connectivity, is call DoorDash and let them know what goes on. It's no different than when we do our catering deliveries. There's some buildings that we'll go in, especially with having iPhones, our phones will lose connection in some of these businesses. We just take the picture, and then once we regain cell connection, we're sitting there and we're closing out the order at that point. We're not taking the whole order back with us just because we can't deliver it right there. It's just you have to work through things.
Man, this whole story was crazy. Why she didn't come out when she was damaging her car? There's something off to this story. Red Speedy, you look through the window and see somebody busting up your car. You gonna run outside? I'm not. Hey, you know what? Nah, you can have that. I'm gonna call the popo. I'm not going outside. For what? The damage is already done. What am I gonna be able to change?
I feel bad for her because go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, would you go outside, Tyler? At that time of the night? Man, somebody bold enough to come up to your house, bang on your door, you're not answering, and then they got a brick from the neighbor to bust up your car. Man, you don't know what they got on them at that hour. Red Speedy must have something prepared for anybody that does that. Would you go outside, Tyler?
Oh no.
Huh?
I said no, but also at the same time, where we live, kind of live under a different set of rules where they kind of tell us to come out spraying if our property is in danger.
All right, so look, there's different levels here, right? All right, so look, I'll tell you this. DMBia said not going outside. Crystal Clear says, I'm not going out there. Miguel says, question how they knew the apartment number. I thought it was a house. I guess it was an apartment. All right. The Carnifade says, going outside with a shot. Yeah. Hey, look. Wait, hold on. T-Love 2026 says, you have to find the video. It will give you a clearer vision of what happened. Come on, T-Love. Come on, T-Love. Send the video. Send it to me on Instagram, not Instagram, on Discord. Red Speedy said, hell yeah, I'm going outside. Hey. Hey. Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. If somebody show up busting up my vehicle with whatever, I'm not, listen, you got to understand the laws, right? If you, okay, let's put things into perspective here. When I was going for my concealed weapons license, my instructor asked, if you saw somebody taking the wheel off your vehicle, what would you do? I said, I'll go, you know, I don't want to say it because of YouTube guidelines and stuff, but I'm pretty sure y'all could understand what my response was. So he was like, nope, you'll go to jail. And I said, why? Because how were they a threat to your life? If you release all that stuff in their back, how were they a threat to your life? So I've taken that information and I've grown with it. So I'm like, if you outside, you tearing up my vehicle, I'm gonna call somebody. Y'all come handle that. I'll deal with my insurance tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'll deal with that later. But y'all, this person crazy. I ain't going outside. I don't care what anybody would actually say. Man, I ain't going outside for what? Yeah, there you go, side hustle. And yes, we'll be pressing charges. You know what I'm saying? After they catch him, A warning shot? Man, Okay, hold up. I can't say certain things, right? And it actually surprised the Dasher matched the info in the app. What do you mean? Release the dogs on him? Yeah, she never said she said her phone was disconnected in the video. I don't know where that info came from. Okay, hold up, man. This is the thing I don't like about these news stations. And you know this, right, Tyler?
Oh, 100%.
They will tweak the video. They will tweak the info if it's written. They will tweak it in a way to sell the, because news stations, they make their money through ratings, through views. If they could get the hottest story off the press, they are going to sell that as best as they can to get as much responses as possible. So Fox 6 Milwaukee is saying, hey, I ain't paying my phone bill. I don't know where T-Love getting their information from, but I'm like, Hold on. I'm just saying. All right, so Nick Scott says, if I'm home and they busting my car, I'm calling the cops. I have cameras everywhere. Neighborhoods have cameras everywhere, and I have 2 drones ready for flight. I'm telling you, I'm prepared for a zombie apocalypse. But wait, how the drones gonna help you in the zombie apocalypse, man? All right. Yo, what the? What the hell?
You guys are all.
Dude, I'm about to hang up with you, man.
No, I was trying to let you finish, but no, I'm saying I gotta go. I just got to a restaurant.
All right, later.
I'll catch you later, bro.
All right. Anyway, man, all of this stuff is definitely interesting. The stuff that we go through out here, like it's always something somewhere somehow that we got to go through all these things, man. And now we're trying to figure out He's making spaghetti on the live. Anyway, so we got to try to figure out like what story is real, what story is not. But it's like ratings. You know, like hold up. Nick Scott said attachments. This is a family show, but there's such things as attachments. Call the popo, not going outside. Here in Florida, hell yeah. Where she at? Where she at? Hell no. The article that you are reading is what the news person say that the Dasher said in her own words. I'm calling for an ambulance for the fool that tries that with me. I don't know anymore what it was. I'm lost. Hey, it is what it is. When the phone gets disconnected, she could not make phone calls until a bill gets paid or a payment arrangement is made. I'm telling you, at this point here, it just makes the most sense to me. But I'm just saying. Let's read crystal clear, though. She had children in the house as well, so she called the police while her 12-year-old was watching the vandalism happen. Oh, see? Hey, that makes sense, though. Especially if you got your kids. Why run outside? I don't know if she's a single mom or whatnot, but why run outside? For those that say, hey, you're going to go outside, especially, boy, I love your, listen, Red Speedy, I'm going to tell you, I love your response, but I can't be you. Red Speedy said, hell yeah. Hey, you do your thing, Red Speedy. You do your thing. At the end of the day, man, you know, it's dangerous out here. We've established that a long time ago, but I said I had questions, and now I don't even know what to ask at this point. Okay, let's just say that the whole story is questionable from the Dasher's point of view. Why would the customer show up for her DoorDash order being stolen? I got your location. But you don't have their apartment number, you don't have their exact anything. I haven't ordered DoorDash in years, but I got to ask you, does DoorDash tell the customer what you're driving? What I'm saying, like, does DoorDash tell the customer what you're driving? The color of the vehicle, the type of vehicle that it is. Does DoorDash give you that information? Give the customer that information? She said she didn't have service. That's why she couldn't find the customer's house. Yeah, she didn't have service because her phone got shut off. I'm not laughing at the fact that the phone got shut off. Is the forgetting to pay your phone bill. If that's the real reason, it's that's what's making me laugh. I don't think so. DoorDash does not tell the customer what you are driving. Red Speedy says yes. Cerber says, regardless of what Dasher did, the customer was insane. Yes. So some of y'all saying, yeah, I'll go outside, somebody busting up my car. You can't change the outcome. It's already busted up. Just call your insurance. Have y'all not seen the video of the young man that was eating on, like, I think it was some chips or something, and his ex-girlfriend or whatever was just beating up his windshield, beating up his car, and I think they spray painted like cheater on the side of it. You didn't see that? And he was just like unbothered. He was eating his chips and his dip. Y'all didn't see that video? That video went viral. Y'all had to see that video. That's me. Well, not me in the video, obviously, but I'm just saying, you know. Yes, to answer your question, all the apps you profile, all the apps I can show your profile picture is displayed to the customer. I mean, your profile picture, yeah. But the car that you're driving, how did she know what vehicle to run the brick through the windshield? I know Spark does. Never use DoorDash as a customer. Jaina says only Uber shows the car make and model, and tag numbers. Dang, they showed the tag number. Just stats and name of pick. Yo, we're gonna have to get this 2025 version. We're gonna have to get I'm gonna have to place an Uber order and ask, what do you see? We're gonna have to figure this out. Hold on. Carniface says Uber Eats does tell the customer what the driver is driving. Who knows with DoorDash since things don't often match up. Side Hustle says, okay, you can still lose service and it not be because you did not pay your phone. I have delivered in areas when service is lost, especially at houses by the water. No. I get that. I've lost service all the time, especially like a dead spot. Like, zip, like everything just shut down. My phone goes to SOS when there's absolutely zero service, right? So I get it. Jersey Man says, I hear YouTube using people's phone names and any truth to that? YouTube? What you mean, Jersey Man? What are you talking about? T-Love says she did the right thing by calling the police. Let that stupid girl do what she did. Justice will prevail, and it's on camera. Exactly. Why you going outside? It's already on camera. It's obvious that idiot didn't care. She saw the Ring camera. I know. That's what I'm saying. You hit it. You listen. I wish I had a sound with the banging the nail on the head, man. Look. You see somebody on your Ring camera that does not care about you being on a Ring camera or does not care that they're being video recorded at the moment, and then proceeds to take a brick from your neighbor's house or from your neighbor and go bang it through your windshield, and you gonna go outside? You must be crazier than them. I'm just saying. If you said you gonna go outside, listen, you must be crazier than them. I'm telling you. Hey, listen, when it comes down to defending my family, that's the next level of crazy, right? Yeah, I'm crazy. But if you just messing up my vehicle, man, you can have that, bro. You must be next level crazy. If you say you're going to go outside, you can't take it back now. It's in the chat. I'm telling you, I'm not going outside. For what? Maybe because it's a city thing. I live in a city where people have gotten their faces chewed off by people under some level of influence of some kind of drug. Ain't no what, man. Man, I'm telling you, y'all can have that. Whoever said they're going to go outside, right? You don't see the car when placing DoorDash orders. You do see the car when placing Uber Eats orders. You also see the license plate when ordering Uber rideshare. Okay, thank you, Nola. Hold on. Crystal Clear says, at least she tried to have it canceled instead of completing it. Oh, you know what? You know about that, Bubba Soup? Man, when that happened, what year was that? I forgot when it happened. But man, nah, that's next level crazy right there. Unfortunately, I order a lot of food. Hey, it is what it is, man. Everybody got their thing. David, all your ordering on the apps help out. That is not cool, Lisa. Gotta match. They're crazy and run out the front door naked and screaming. Say what? Oh, so you remember? Nah, that couldn't have been 2006. Nah. No, nah, Screech. I graduated. Here goes all the people that graduated a lot sooner than me. They're gonna call me a young buck, but I graduated in 05, and that didn't happen in 06. That couldn't have happened in 06. Hold on. Now you're gonna make me look it up. Hold on. That's 2012. It happened back in 2012. Yeah, that's more like it. It lasted 18 minutes. I don't even want to leave that. Nope. Let's not even. I don't even know why I searched this up. Let's take this call, though. I missed the call. My bad. Let's take it. What's up, man?
I don't care what you just said. I was in school when the bath salt dude jumped through that back window.
Oh, so you a young buck?
Yeah. I watched it when it broke news, him diving through that rear window in that friggin' multi-story car parking lot.
Hold up. I got to read what Mike said. 2006, there wasn't any food delivery. There was no apps at that time.
There was barely smartphones.
I know. I think, wait, the first iPhone came out in what? Was it 2008?
I think it was 2006.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. Oh, my gosh. But regardless, would you go outside? I think you said in Florida you would, but where she's at, you wouldn't.
Yeah, and it's simply because of the difference in the laws that are there.
But why go outside, brother? You can't change the outcome.
The fuck I can't?
What? Really? You gonna go out there? You gonna get your sandpaper? You gonna fix the body? You gonna replace the windshield? You gonna do all that at that moment?
It's gonna be a brand new color of crimson red, and everybody's gonna know not to fuck with me.
I like how you said the DoorDash crimson color.
That was not intended.
Hey, too late. It's done. Oh, man. But at the end of the day, man, it still was wild. Nick Scott says, well, what makes this so bad is this. The customer could have called support and said her order wasn't delivered. And if she has the urge to drive, then go make an order to the restaurant, right?
He's right.
Instead of going to the customer's house, I think she said in the video, she passed the restaurant to get to her house.
Yes, she did say that in the news one.
Oh my gosh.
At that same time, it's probably a customer, considering it's quote unquote the hood, who's got a habit of saying they don't get their food. So DoorDash wasn't going to refund them, and neither was the restaurant.
How much you think she paid in total for the $18 of wings?
What was the restaurant? Was it like a big chain that I would recognize?
I never heard of Friars.
Friars? Okay, so we're going to call it a mom and pop low.
Wait, let's
business.
see if the chat, because we don't have what is called White Castle. We don't have White Castle in South Florida.
We're getting one. We're getting one.
I don't want it. The silence is loud, John. Why you went silent on me, man? Because you was excited about it.
Well, okay, I am excited about it because it's something that Florida don't have. But my first response was, no, you probably want a Church's chicken.
No, I don't eat chicken.
Yeah, I realize that now. Like,
hey, John, what's up, man? You kind of messing up. You saying app like or that app whatever. The whole bath salts thing happened in 2006.
I remember it happening when I was in school.
Well,
I graduated in 2010, but that was also when there was the big epidemic with the new ecstasy that had come out. That the moment you took it, you were basically brain dead.
I don't know.
There was also the Zika virus that was real big at that same time.
I don't know.
Like, I don't know if it was like a major epidemic like fentanyl became in 06, but like I remember hearing about it in 06, like around that time.
But I'm trying to find out from the chat though to see if they've ever heard of Friars.
I see.
I looked it up on Google. Friars Restaurant. Oh, it's a Z. Oh, hold on.
Fancy.
Friars Restaurant. Okay, let's see. It is
18 wings.
I guess it's just a mom and pop, like you said.
18 wings. I'm gonna go mama pop. I'm gonna say 18 wings.
Oh, I found out why. Well, what day this happened? They said June 11th. Was it June 11th? You gonna make me read it up, man? I thought you was listening. July 11th. Hold on, let me see what day that was.
What are we talking about? I'm confused.
The restaurant. Because you said you would go outside. Come on, you gotta catch up.
Well, we're fucking in 3 conversations at once.
All right, so this was a Friday night, July 11th, Friday night. It says only on Sundays they end at 12 a.m., but Friday night they close at 2 a.m. Because you were saying we were trying to figure out if it was a mom and pop or if it was like a national chain type of deal that's just not here. But it's only one restaurant. From what I'm seeing here, it's only one restaurant and one restaurant location.
I'm gonna say $50 after DoorDash fees.
You say
Easy.
$50?
Yeah, because you're talking 18 wings. That's going to cost you like $25-$30 alone, and then
Plus
you figure
the
they
tip.
tack on all their fees.
Oh, and it was a lucrative offer. So they left a nice tip.
Could have.
Wait. You don't think it was nice, man? What you getting at? What would make you go? All right, so chat, let me ask y'all this. What would make you go and knock on that driver's door for $18 worth of wings? What would that number have to be in tip?
In tip? For me, it would have to depend on the restaurant.
But I'm saying,
like, if I leave you $20 on a McDonald's, and you screw me over, I'm going after your ass. But I leave you $20 on an Outback Steakhouse, and you screw me over, I'm gonna be pissed about the Outback Steakhouse, but I'm not necessarily gonna go after you. So, like, the amount of tip varies by the type of restaurant.
But look at what Jersey Man said. Wondering if it was financed.
Oh, here we go. Klarna.
What?
That's $100 tip. $100 tip.
I was just saying.
And they didn't plan on paying on it.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I don't know. I think I'll just take my losses, ask for my refund because I ain't get my food.
Well, like I said, probably done did that too many times and they're not doing it to him no more.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
Fact of the matter is like I said, like the Outlander owner, like that's $2,000 worth in damages. Like I was just putting in parts. I didn't even count labor. And that's based on prices I see here in Florida for those replacements. Like, was it really worth that? You know, because you're gonna have to pay all that shit back, repair that car, plus your jail time.
How is she gonna get her money back or food by damaging the driver's car? I seriously hope that driver takes that customer to court. Just a crash out, man. You know, a lot of people don't think about it. I just watched a video earlier today of something that happened with an attorney that got pissed off, road rage incident, because him and another driver, I guess, was blocking the street, and the other person behind them was kind of like trying to have some patience. But eventually, when they weren't moving, they blew the horn, and the person that was in front of them didn't even have an issue. Is the person that had stopped in the street in the other lane that had the issue and followed the person all over and threatened to kill him, and found out it was an attorney. I just watched that video earlier today. That was crazy. But it's like road rage is crazy, man.
I don't appreciate that, Hugh Janus.
Huh?
One of the chatters. His comment.
See, just by the name, you just got to not even read that out loud, or even just ignore that type of stuff. Maybe they did have anger issues. The Carniface says, why was she driving such a vehicle if she has problems paying her phone bill? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
To be fair, like, did she have problems paying her phone bill? Could it just been something that, like, oh shit, it slipped my mind this month?
Woodcutter says, if that was Popeyes, someone would have died. She can't pay anything back from jail. A lot of crazies out here, I'm telling you. T-Love 2026 says, when I go back and look, she has done a couple of interviews. She has on different clothes. Wow. She's switching clothes. Let's change clothes and clothes. That's probably why she was out late, as the guy so eloquently stated that she may have been out late, 12 a.m. or so, may have been out to get that sure money up to pay that bill. Probably. Scenario, it's Friday night, mama just got paid, wings and soda for the family, $70 to $85 after all fees easily. Dang, just got paid Friday night. Okay, we'll stop there because John is not joining in my charades.
Well, I'm trying to keep up with chat and figure out where you're at and stuff. But like Red Speedy just said, insurance fraud. That was my first thought. But the thing is she called the police and they're on the news and everything. That ain't insurance fraud. That to me is a legit thing, or you have one seriously dumb family member who just made your life so much better.
I mean, there's a lot of points in here. All right, so look, here's the part. So we could like wrap up this story, right? Because obviously we're getting different stories, different places, all kind of stuff, unanswered questions. In the video, I saw her say that DoorDash needs to change their policies and she's going to try to own DoorDash to change the policy. Right? So obviously she's going to try to come at DoorDash's head for this experience. And DoorDash responds and says, we're going to do what we can to support. Maybe not verbatim, but yeah. Right? So it's like, why would she be so focused on DoorDash having a poor experience with as a driver on DoorDash when, man, there's a lot of loopholes in this thing, man. It's like there's a whole lot of gray areas. Like, why would she be blaming DoorDash if it wasn't the DoorDash era? Also, why would they say her phone wasn't paid? That's why her service got cut. There's more that I could ask, but I'm trying to figure out, like, is it even worth it even asking those questions? Because it's just so many different gray areas. All right, let me give you a scenario. I'm going to paint the scenarios. Have you ever been in a situation? I want everybody to answer this. Whoever's in the chat, okay? Just answer this question for me. Have you ever, including you on the phone, John, have you ever been in a situation where you are maybe like at an apartment and the apartment door you thought it was, you're like, oh, no, that was the wrong one. It's not this one. It's the next one. You ever had one of those types of situations where you drop off the food and then you pick it back up before you take the picture and close it out? You ever had that happen to you?
No, I've had it after I've taken the picture. I realize it.
So you just leave it where it's at, or you move it?
Fuck no, I pick it up and go and take it back to him and apologize and knock on the door.
All right, so I've always wondered about. All right, so Audubon says yes. Okay. Take this into consideration. There was a point in time where catching a DoorDash driver, quote unquote, stealing food on a Ring camera, that became like a viral type of sensation at one point. So almost everybody had a video of DoorDash driver stealing food type situation on camera, right? I wondered, like, well, damn, I just seen this Ring camera pointing at me after I'm picking up this food again to go drop it off at the right location. I could see from the perspective of the person watching the video, they could edit it and say, hey, I did order DoorDash, even if they didn't, and say, hey, I did order DoorDash and this driver right here stole my food. So I'm saying that because I'm like, what if this entire situation was not an actual situation, but someone that actually knew her came and wanted beef or whatever, bust up her vehicle because they know where she stayed, they know where she lives, they know what car she drives, everything. And then she blames it on DoorDash. I'm not saying she's lying, but this is a scenario I'm painting because there's a lot of gray areas in this whole entire story. Now, I watched the video, and why would she be trying to come at DoorDash's neck like that? You get what I'm saying?
I do.
But
there's no right answer. Like, that's the problem. Like, you can either try and do it right and get screwed over. You can do what DoorDash wants you to do. You get screwed over. You can do something completely different and you get screwed over one way or the other.
So in the end, because the question was how, because that's why I asked the question earlier about how did the driver know? Because DoorDash does not share the driver's information with the customer. Uber Eats does. Uber Eats do it, but DoorDash does not share that. They do not share driver's license plate or anything. They just share the profile picture probably, right? Well, Nola Grind said it all. I can't remember everything he said, but he did say the profile picture, right? And I think the driver's name. But other than that, how did the customer know exactly what door to knock on and what car, what vehicle to bang through the bang that brick through?
So I believe it will and I'm not 100% sure. I believe it says like black car, red car, something like that. But like that's the most identifier it gives. Because like when I set up a new vehicle in the Dasher app, that's all the details I get. What is it? It's a car and it is blue or it is red. Um, as far as the direct location, if it's a set of apartments and apartment doors, I don't know. Maybe it has something where like when you do Uber, uh, once you get within a certain place, it gets even more detailed on the GPS locations. That could be a possibility, but the fact of the matter is like she stated on the news one, she got home via Wi-Fi. So why the hell didn't she close it out via Wi-Fi when she got home? At that point, there shouldn't have been no GPS location unless she took a screenshot and was just guessing. So either A, the order was left open because she didn't realize she could close it out via Wi-Fi, or she was being tailed the moment she left and followed her pretty much from leaving the house.
But the DoorDash app can be wonky, man. I don't know the 2025 experience, but I just remember the DoorDash app, when I did order years ago, the DoorDash app said my driver was like up the street, and then I get a knock on my door. It's like, wait. How you here already? But the DoorDash app is showing that you're still not here, you know? That you haven't arrived yet. So I'm just like, I don't even know. It's just so many gray areas in this story. And I'm not saying that her story is invalid. It's just a lot of gray areas. Why did she just lose service? Like, that was my first opening questions, right? Why did you lose service with the DoorDash app? Okay. If it was the DoorDash app, okay, fine. Why did you go home? Because you didn't want to stay outside of someone's house past 10 minutes. I get it, especially at that hour. I got you. But why did you go home with the food?
The only thing that makes sense is, like you said, she didn't live too far from that drop off. So, because like when I'm in Naples, there's certain parts of Naples where I just don't have service. I do drop offs, take my picture, and then I have to drive up to Bonita Beach Road to the 7-Eleven and sit in that parking lot and get signal so I can complete the order.
Mm. But, okay, so Michael D says, DoorDash has given a customer my number before. But I don't think they would give them your address, though. Well, shit, I don't know.
They don't even give the number. Like,
but
it's a weird thing, like being called through a telemarketer. Like, it's filtered through. They don't actually have your number. And if they do, then you should have gotten a hold of DoorDash support and had that support agent that gave it to them fired, because that violates their terms of service as the workers.
Listen to this. This was something that I had put this warning out before. That was years ago, though. But Michael D, listen to me carefully, all right? Is your voicemail an actual voicemail? Because if your voicemail is not an actual voicemail and the automated service, it can say, you've called, and call out your number.
Fuck, now that makes me want to check mine. And I know I've set a voicemail, but I don't know if it does that too.
I'm just saying. So to think that it's DoorDash that gave him your number, but it probably went straight to voicemail, and then you don't have a voicemail, and your number's given out in your voicemail. I'm just saying, I don't know what it is.
Now, he could also be talking about the texting thing, because like when they don't have it set up to receive messages through the DoorDash app, it'll act like you're texting directly from your phone, but I believe it's a proxy number they get.
Okay.
I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. That's why I quit using it, unless it's for like specific customers I know tip well and I've dealt with a lot.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of shit to this story that don't add up.
But that's the point. That's what I'm saying. Is like ultimately you're hearing her say, I'm going out the DoorDash. That's what you hear her say. But then when you hear the story, there's a lot of gray areas and a lot of questions. How did the person know where she stayed? How did the person know what she's driving? T Love said something like, I think something in the video that they were trying to share is like the DoorDash order was in the back seat. Did you see that video?
No.
I don't know. There's just a lot of questions. Michael D says, you're actually right, but why doesn't that happen to the customer when they don't answer? I've actually heard it sometimes. Not all situations. I know some customers, it goes straight to voicemail or the beep. But I've actually heard sometimes it calls out the number.
That's what my mom's voicemail does.
She got calls from customer. Why she not work out and deliver? Why she not walk? Oh, yeah. Damn. Even another question. If she was getting like a whole lot of messages or calls from the customer, why not try to complete it or make it right? You know?
I mean, that's true.
Man,
but
you really responding to this person?
Yeah. Well, okay. So they're. He pissed me off with the pager comment. Like, I'm sorry, that's a life-ending fucking accusation, and I reported his ass. So it is what it is.
I didn't see that. Maybe because I fast forwarded. She could just be stupid. Maybe not even worth looking into it too much.
Well, no, like I was getting ready to say before you asked about me responding to the person. We saw on the video that she came up beating on the door like a bat out of hell. Like, yeah. I wouldn't answer that door.
But you would go outside and they beating on your car. John, come on, bro. I would definitely go. Who the hell beat? What time is it? It's after. What the heck? Who the heck beating on my door at this hour like that?
Again, where she at? Hell no.
What you mean, hell no? Don't bang on my door like that.
She could have been banging on the door, and we could have just went buckshot, buckshot, buckshot through the door. Here in Florida. Not up there.
Yeah, my life's in danger at that point.
That's why I'm saying I wouldn't open the door either if I was her, beating up at them hours of the night like a bat out of the hell. That's Popo getting to knock your door down.
That's what I'm saying. But man, like that one black guy said, it's not even worth it looking into it anymore.
It's not. We'll find out on the news that like they're cousins or something, and now they're both going to prison.
This shit hurting my head, man. It's hurting my head. Hey, listen, I got a migraine. It's too many questions. It's too many damn questions, man. And then all of us conspiracy theorists just throwing it. Well, what if this? And what if that? Hey, I'm telling you. Hey, look, man. If you lose service, Nick Scott says if you lose service, it should go to airplane mode until you get service again. But now I'm thinking about it. Why she never tried to reach out to the customer or DoorDash support ASAP?
Well, see, that's my point. Like, as soon as you got home, if you could have got home on Wi-Fi, then you should have been able to get a hold of DoorDash support some sort of way via the Wi-Fi when you got home.
Or go back to the merchant that would have Wi-Fi. Or look, Red Speedy on point tonight. She could have spoke through the Ring camera.
Not all of them can do that, to be fair.
Okay, all right.
But like, I mean, yeah, you know, if you, where's my food? Calm down, step away from the door. I'll bring it. Like, don't get me wrong.
Hey, this chat lit, man. Hey, look, that one black guy said, I really feel like it's just two stupid people, but the whole story sounds weird though, right? Just drop off the food and go home. If you know, especially if you know you're at the right place. You're waiting outside. Who the hell waits 10 minutes on a customer? Yo, you got like, how many minutes is it for like wait time? I think it's like
7.
Right. Like, why 10? Why 10? Did you not start the wait time immediately? Maybe she did.
No, because I forget to too.
Okay, maybe she did it. Okay, all right. But 10 minutes, man. Yo, it's a lot of questions just hurting my head. Let's change this. Let's change the topic.
Just to finish, when it's night, and I don't live in the hoods, but when it's night and it's meet at door and they don't answer, I wait 2 minutes at their door, maybe, but that timer's already started, and I walk back to my car and I'll sit in the car.
And I look at JP.
For a couple.
My bad. Or I'll let you finish. Go ahead. I'll read JP.
No. I saw his comment. I'm like, y'all making her seem like such a bad parent.
Or probably
and she's just trying to take care of her kids the best she can.
She didn't have Wi-Fi either because she didn't pay her internet bill. Yo, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that T-Mobile internet is really good. I had it at one point, So if she didn't pay her phone bill, probably didn't pay the internet bill.
Oh my gosh. On DoorDash, it's 2:00 these days. What? It's 2:00 these days? Good. Only good recent update. It's 2:00?
Yeah.
Am I reading that wrong? Recent update to everything. 7 where? What app is that? Uninstall that one? Huh?
We're talking about DoorDash. The last orders I've had to wait on are alcohol delivery, so they might have a slightly different timer.
And if the customer had a Ring camera, just be annoying and say, "I'm here with your food."
No, because it probably had a nasty message. Don't ring my effing doorbell or all that shit. Because you know how they be.
Oh my gosh. Maybe she didn't want to. Maybe she wanted to eat the customer's food. Yeah, that's the go-to.
I mean, didn't pay your phone bill. You drive in a car you can't afford, so you probably don't have food. But
Audubon says it only requires 2 minutes.
Like I said, I just did alcohol delivery the other day on DoorDash, and it's 7 minutes. No, it's 5 minutes. It's 7 minutes on fucking Uber.
I don't know what to say there. Hey, Audubon. Hey, I meant to say 2 minutes, but wrote 2 like a dork. Hey, I don't know. Hey, listen. Hey, Audubon, if you missed it, the live will remain up. But if you missed it, I played the video for a second time and listened to it by myself.
Twice.
Wait, no. The first time they heard it. What are you talking about?
It sounded and looked like you rewatched. Ooh. Sounded like you did it twice.
Y'all know that sound, right? Now I really got to get him off the phone because I'm in my feelings.
Don't be. It's a shit one.
Hey, I've been seeing a lot of those. Actually, you know what? I've seen some decent ones today. And they were,
I'm still taking it.
Hold on. They were for the 12th. I actually still got them. Now tell me, because I got to get off of here because we got school tomorrow. I got to get up early in the morning and take these boys to the first day of school. If you don't know what that's like, you hear the frustration in my voice already?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I want to stay home with you.
Hey, look. So, for those that's going to say, this was handed to me. I want to know if you feel like these were handed to me or not, okay? And you got to have a good reason on why you feel they were handed to me. All right. So, August 12th. All of these are for August 12th, okay? I got one that paid $99. I got another one that paid 94. And my very last one pays 133. $600 worth of food. The one that pays 94 is 408. I'll just call that $500 worth of food. The other two is $600 worth of food. Was it handed to me? John?
That 100 might be.
That 100? Damn, bro. I got a 99, a 94, and a 100 might be, bro. But what's the reason? You got to tell me the reason why you feel like it was handed. I haven't had a conversation with them ever since. Why would there be? Yes, all on deliver that.
I'm not saying it's for the reasons that other people are going to say.
What are you going to say?
This is my running theory. Now, NOLA seems to not be having such as good of a situation. But different markets be different, you know. I think they're realizing they fucked up, not necessarily with you, but overall, and they're backdooring shit to try and take care of the good customers with the good drivers.
Say that again?
So, like, you were a good driver, and they got customers that constantly order or whatever, and they're trying to make sure to take care of the customers with their best drivers. And I think they might be backdooring the orders to those drivers, because not all elite drivers are good drivers. Like, that's just going to be factual. They're just lucky sometimes, or take everything. So that one that breaks 100 is a little bit of an, well, Miami probably looks harder than other areas, but I'm saying they might be taking some of them and sending them to you because they know you're going to take care of the customer. You've got that good rapport. That way they can try and not go bankrupt here in the next month.
I mean, I could see your point, and I can't disagree with it. It's actually a really good point in my eyes, because. But then I'm gonna make an argument.
Admit they're wrong.
But then I'm gonna make an argument. Why the hell you messed it up in the first place?
That's the thing. They can't admit they're wrong, so they have to do it shady-like and through back doors, and not actually like, hey, I need you to take care of this order. I'm going to send it to you. No, they're just no longer calling people. They're just sending it to the ones that they know are going to do right.
Because I have been one of those drivers that they contacted to get orders done, like first-time clients, like not first-time customers that I'm delivering to, but first-time partnership type clients. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Direct partner type clients. They have reached out to me, and sometimes the payouts wasn't that good at all, you know, but they have reached out to me in the past.
You know, because if they start calling drivers and going, hey, I need you to take care of this, well, the drivers can immediately fire back on the phone. You did away with the leads. Why are you calling me now? You know? And then there's all that BS that's going to go with that. And then they got to really admit what's going on. Was it truly something that they wanted to do? And then like further dig the lie if it's a lie, or come open with the truth and like, no, this is an easy cater thing and we screwed up and didn't take it seriously. You know, like, so the only thing to do if they're actually handing out orders is do it just by going in the system without telling anybody and go, okay, this one's going to Brian. This one's going to Nola. This one's going to so-and-so. This one's going here. This one's going there.
Because he going to get in his feelings. He ain't getting it.
I want Nola to go off. I want to see. I love Nola.
Don't do
but
that.
I want to see top tier hatred come out of Nola for an episode.
Oh my gosh! Why would you want to see that though? Pure entertainment, huh?
Nah, if that'd be Pedro. Because Nola is someone that they actually take seriously, I feel like, along with you, but you're trying to be diplomatic, and Nola is a little bit more abrasive with his words and willing to say some things without giving two craps. You know, Like, I want him to go full on Kelsey Plum of the WNBA. Right now she's out there making flagrant fouls, trying to get ejected from games because the referees aren't doing their job, and she's telling them, you need to eject me, and they won't. That's who Nola is right now to me. He's just saying what he wants to say, calling them on their BS because he knows they watch their shit, watch his stuff, and waiting to see what happens.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, Lisa, I am not daring David. I am asking David. There's a big difference.
And Nola said today seemed a little different.
I missed the live because I tried to work, and then because I'm in a rental car, it rained real hard and I couldn't see the road, so I left and went home like a little bitch. No, I'm not saying you're unreasonable. I'm saying you don't give a shit about the reasons and you just will say what you want to say. Like you don't care. Like you're going to be honest and say how you feel.
You know what's not fair? John? You responded to the chat. You responded to the chat, but you didn't even tell me to put the comment on the screen so whoever's watching could follow along with the response you're giving.
It's because it's too fast.
Okay, all right. I put it on the screen. I found it. I was like, what are you responding to? I was like, where's it? I'm trying to keep up. But go ahead.
What? It doesn't help that, like, I'm also got your video up. I got it muted so I can hear you through the Discord call because of the latency issue. And then, like, there's times where you're saying exactly what you're saying in my ear, and then other times where you're not. And it confuses the shit out of me.
I'm sorry.
Not your fault. That's a YouTube thing.
Well,
exactly what Lisa said.
David, basically, you don't take shit and you don't care. Remember, you said you aren't out to impress anyone. Your words. Damn.
And that's why I like Nola. That's why I love his videos.
Wow. Nola is awesome, man. Nola is definitely awesome. There's not too many content creators in the space that I could actually sit and watch. But Nola is one of them.
I love Nola's videos. But dude, check your music sometimes.
Bruh.
It's so goddamn loud sometimes when I'm in my car.
What do you mean?
I'll be watching Nola's videos or listening to him when I'm working, and then like he'll sometimes start them out where he speaks, and then the music hits, and it just boom, it's in my face. It's like I gotta turn it down, and then like the music quiets out, and then I can't hear Nola, so I gotta turn it back up.
Oh, I thought you was talking to me. You was talking to him. Oh, are you talking to both of us?
Nah, your stuff is pretty balanced.
I thought you was talking to me. Hey, but this though. Get this. All three of these orders, I could only keep one.
They're all for schools, aren't they?
I don't know if they're schools, but it's the 12th. That's Tuesday. It's not Monday.
That don't mean nothing. I'm surprised your kids are going to school tomorrow.
What do you mean?
Well, actually, no. Our school is down here, or up here for you, are going to school tomorrow. Well, for the past couple of years, there's been no school on the first Monday of school. They go to school on Tuesdays. Monday will be a teacher work day.
But you know, we had a lot of things going on with the district here because of all the hurricane days that they took for all these millions of hurricane, everything we got these past, last year?
Yeah. This year ain't looking too good from what I'm hearing either.
Hey, my wife just told me that we got something brewing off the coast of Africa. I'm like,
yep.
I'm like, boy, I don't know. I don't know. But hey, anyway, man, we've been on here for about 2 hours. So there's still a lot of questions about this whole DoorDash situation, but hopefully that driver gets it all sorted out. And I had fun with y'all, man. It wasn't expected to have a live stream today. I really wanted to have that live stream yesterday. But I didn't think it would be fair to y'all to start a live stream 45 minutes late because I was running behind with everything else I had going on. So I hope y'all don't hold it against me. Maybe y'all will anyway, but I'm still going to get sleep at night. I'll have people like Tyler that won't let me. Listen, Tyler gives me shit every day. Every day.
Oh, speaking of giving you shit.
Oh, boy.
You didn't respond to any of my texts the day that episode went live with Ghost. I sent you something. I don't remember what I said. And then I sent you a picture of puppy dog eyes.
Puppy dog eyes.
Because you're like, man, if they give me the puppy dog eyes, I'm going to get my feels and I'm going to start to do so. So as soon as it said it on the video, I sent you a puppy dog eye picture.
How am I supposed to know why you sent it?
Because you just uploaded the video.
Hey, I didn't know. I didn't know what part, you know? Like, I'm like, what? Why you text me this? I'm looking at it right now. I'm showing up was like, because it's that little, what is it called? A GIF? A GIF?
I say GIF because the creator says GIF, but it's called a graphical image something. I don't.
But I'm just saying, like, I got the message, but I was like, what is that? Why? Oh, whatever. Maybe he meant to send. I don't know. I don't know what it was, man. But any last words for the fam, man? So I could wrap this up.
Yeah, make sure y'all harass UDM on Friday next week.
What's Friday next week?
Gives you a 24-hour notice to make sure you on time for the live.
Boy, between you and Tyler, and then Lisa comes in last. No.
I look for the YouTube post. And if you don't post nothing.
Listen, Lisa sends me a message as like a courtesy message. Hey, you okay? I get a few people that reach out to me to make sure I'm okay. But between you and Tyler, we going live tonight? You going live tonight? You going live tonight? You know, hey, you good? You all right? You going live tonight? Between you and Tyler, boys, y'all, yep, will do. Y'all make sure I'll never forget it. Don't upgrade your phone to iOS 26 beta. It is straight eating battery.
Yeah, it's killing my battery. Like, it's beautiful. Like, I love the look of it, but it's killing the battery like a sumbitch.
Then I can't ask y'all why didn't y'all?
Because we wanted to try the new stuff out because it was released as a beta. Why? Obviously, that's why we did it.
But why really? Why as a beta? I never update to the beta.
I sometimes do and don't. It depends on what they got going. This looked pretty. I liked the fact that it looked pretty, so I downloaded it. That was legit the only reason. There was no other reason for me to download it. And it's eating battery like there's no tomorrow.
Me and John are going to pull up to your front door and drag you into that seat. I believe it. I believe it, man. Man, if I had time for all that, better spent. Man, I'm telling you.
But yeah, just keep up the grind, y'all. No pun intended, Nola. DT's going to do their thing. If you feel like you want to try and work on these metrics that don't exist yet, do that. I'm not seeing any benefit, but there might be. And Expedite needs to send me a fucking order. With that, deuces.
All right, brother. Well, you have a good night.
Night, y'all.
All right, later. Okay. So let's close Discord. All right, so look. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that unfortunately I cannot share via video because people screen record me and then post it in private groups. Okay? So there's a lot that is going on behind the scenes that I cannot share here. But all I can say to you is start trying to figure out a way how to get your own versus waiting on the middleman to send you what they got or whatever they want to send you. I let that silence just be loud for a minute to let it simmer. Start working on something to kind of like position yourself to not need the middleman. I said this before, but now it's even worse. So if you could start working on yourself and your things to cut out that middleman, it'll be in your best interest. So if you hung out with me these entire 2 hours, I put it at the ending for that reason. Whoever watches this live stream probably won't watch the whole 2 hours. But I'm just saying, there's stuff going on behind the scenes that I cannot put out in public on here. Nope, because people screen record me. There's a lot that I could share, but I've learned to shut the hell up. Okay? So I'll leave y'all with that. And you know when I raise my eyebrows, I mean business. Start working on you. If you haven't started working on you, I'm not talking about multi-apping. I'm trying to tell you how to continue, how to survive out here without needing to go to somebody's W-2. If that's the lane you want to take, so be it. But I know you're going to give up that freedom that you have as an independent contractor. But see my eyebrows? They raised. I mean business. Start working on you if you haven't started already. Start working on you to cut out the middleman. If you haven't started already, it's not too late. But I'm telling you, this is that warning. This is that warning. And I'll leave it there. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that I have gained access to. And I'm not talking about one. I'm not talking about the other. Nope. There's a lot that's going on behind the scenes that I've gained access to. And I know that could be a bit of a, well, damn, dog, just tell us what the hell going on. But I can't because people screen record me. If people wasn't screen recording me, fam, I would have said it already. But I don't want to be screen recorded and then posted somewhere. And, oh, he said, yada, yada, yada. Now they can make up whatever that they make up. And they can say, I think he's talking about, but it's not coming from the horse's mouth. You know what I mean? So since they screen record me, I got to be mindful of what I say here. But remember what I said. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Have a good night, y'all. I'll just leave y'all with that. I wish I could tell y'all, but I can't.
Yeah. Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
I'm back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving. Don't give a I don't care. Did the by my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share. Get on my God, on my totem is nothing. In the discussion, all them feelings I throw all my pain on percussion. It's disgusting. I hear them bragging about that they did, and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you on my spot at the feast. I've been on go mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old. I'm on they now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. It's trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the skies the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been ducked off, getting in my new merch, colored duck sauce on the new couch with my chucks on. Get the on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a hawk guy on the ball cat, get the out of my face.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the